What follows is my best recollection of a strange and unexplainable happening. It was just as aware of me as I was of him, and he knew what I was thinking. He knew how I felt. He knew I was uncomfortable with him being there, even, and he still persisted in staring into my soul. I mean, if you can only imagine some of the feelings that were rushing through my head: confused, frightened,
I don't want to talk about it. Now, you shouldn't have come here.
We had sort of a history, the bear and I, and considering the situation, I didn't really feel comfortable with him being there.
I've heard your side of the story 1,000 times, if not more. I don't want to hear it again.
I had at one point considered Koala my best friend, but things had changed, and it had been years since I had even heard from him. He and I had had a lot of great times together, times I'll never forget, but there's no denying that we grew apart, and I just didn't feel that it was right to force a friendship that no longer existed. I admit I'd said some harsh things last time he and I had parted, but I felt that they were just and that he was in the wrong.
That you, Koala? I told you to stay away. Get out of here. I told you not to come around here anymore, and I meant that.
It was getting late. In fact, it was almost midnight, and he had no right to barge in on me at that hour.
Do you have any idea what time it is? I think it's a little late to be coming over, don't you?
That's when I noticed we weren't alone.
What? Who's this? You bring him along? This is the type of scum you're hanging out with. I don't know if I want anything to do with you, Koala.
Yeah, I knew Lizard, but I didn't much care for him. He was known as a troublemaker, and just an all-around bad guy. At this point, the argument got pretty heated. I did bring up some things which may have been best left forgotten, but Koala needed to know how I felt. Things were now moving pretty fast, and it didn't end well. I was overcome by an ocean of memories, both good and bad. A rush of nostalgia and a longing for an old friend.
Backtracks to Alaska. Honestly, I believe in you. But my instincts tell me
I don't know,
not
Duck.
to.
I mean, I can't deny that I've missed his friendship, but I just don't know whether or not I can trust him. Do you think he's being for real, or do you think this is just another one of his antics? It's beyond me.
I felt as if I had rediscovered a part of myself I had long since forgotten, and he was all that I could think about. The next day I received a note from him. It didn't say much, but it said all I needed to. The pain of loneliness can be a sharp sting, and the decision to forgive Koala was a deep swallow of my pride which came at one of my most desperate moments.